Hello, it's me, Wyatt, and today in this video essay, I'll be taking you guys over how to make a universal jamming gripper. Now, the first step on the PLTW design process sheet is to define the problem. So, let's skip over to my hands and you can see that they're about to pull something up. The problem. What is the problem? You can see when I turn it over that robot arms are trash. But that's alright because we're going to be making an improvement. The second step is to generate concepts, and we all saw the universal jamming gripping device. So let's start sketching one up. We're going to start with sketching a vacuum so we can suck the air out of the coffee beans inside of the balloon. I'm going to make a little shop vac because I don't have an industrial grade vacuum to do that, but I do have a little shop vac that might work nice. We'll start doing the cord on which we will mount the balloon. That's a little vacuum. So then we're going to make a little bit of closer view of this and do the vacuum. And we're going to do a coffee filter because we want air to be able to come out, but not coffee little beans. Sorry. Filter, and then we'll draw the balloon, the beans in it, and bada boom, bada bing. Of course, any self-respecting engineer knows what the third process is, which is to glue googly eyes to your recording device, so you don't get lonely during this isolation. I'm only kidding. It is to develop a solution. We'll start by taking small rubber bands and using them to affix a coffee filter to the suction end of a vacuum. The next step is to start filling my balloon with coffee grounds. But I didn't have a balloon lying around, I wasn't going to go out and get one, so I found a plastic glove. And as you can see, it's still a little hard to fill with coffee grounds because I spill a ton of them on the floor. And you'll see even later, I spill way more on the floor than I should have. Now that I have my sterile glove filled with coffee beans, we can affix it to the vacuum suction end, so then we can complete our jamming device. Now that we've got the third step done, we can move on to the fourth, which is to test the prototype. For my first test, I tried to use my universal jamming gripper device to pick up a googly eye, but it does not seem to work very well. I believe this is because the eye is very, very small and can be depressed into my carpet, therefore not being able to be picked up. Next, I reached for some bigger items that I might have more luck picking up, such as a charging block, a Ziploc cup, and a knockoff Game Boy. First, we'll start with the charging block. I believe I was able to pick this one up because it has quite a bit of depth. As you can see when I pull it up, I could almost wrap around the edges and hold it with my universal jammer. The next object I test on is a Zipware Tupperlock cup. And as you can see, I have a little bit of trouble trying to pick it up because it's not very stable. I think the cup, just like the googly eye, is too thin and my glove can't wrap around it and then pick it up. Next up on the chopping block is my Nintendo Game Boy ripoff. And it has a different problem than all the rest of the things. It's too big to pick up. My glove just won't wrap around any of the corners. But that's alright because item number 5 is a screw. And on the first try, it seems to not work. But if we kind of pick it up and wrap the glove around it, then it starts to work. So that'll count as a little win. Last but not least is our final step, evaluate the solution. As seen in the testing phase, we had 2 objects that we could pick up that included a charging port and a screw, and 3 objects we couldn't, including Game Boy, Googly Eye, and Tupperware. To take this evaluation further, I believe that if we were to do this project in a lab setting with lab supplies and not just stuff we found around the house, this probably would have worked better and we might have been able to pick up everything that was on this list. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video on my POE project, and thank you for watching.